Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna do a late night time, early morning time routine for you. So I feel like I've done these in the past, but I typically start filming like once the kids wake up, and if I'm doing a nighttime routine, I stop kind of once I put them all to bed. So in this video, I'm gonna do what happens once I put all the kids to sleep, and then everything in the morning that happens before they wake up. So basically like what happens when I'm in my pajamas. Today's video is also sponsored by Hatch. They launched their new Restore, which I have right here. It's the Restore 3. So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about why I loved the 3. The 2 is also great, but this one has some added features that I absolutely love. But we've been using Hatch products for years. I used their sound machine nightlight for Owen when he was a baby. I have their travel sound machine that I think it's like meant to be for babies, but I use it for myself. I keep it on my duffel bag. The reason I like this new Restore, so this is an alarm clock. You get the actual clock displayed all day long if you want to. You get so many sounds for like a sound machine. You also can do these new nighttime routines. So it basically helps you to unwind at the end of the day. One of my things that I struggle with is like my mind is racing at the end of the day. I have so many thoughts going on. And so now I use these simple routines. I literally just tap my button to start it. This will start it right here. And you can pick calming colors and lights and different sounds. You could do, let me turn it off. You can do different meditations. There's podcasts. I like to do the music. I like to do the meditations at night. So I will literally just tap my button when I'm ready to kind of start my routine, typically around 9 o'clock. And then I will head into the bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth, get my pajamas on, and just kind of get away from all the thoughts going on from the day. And my number one thing that I love about the new Restore 3 is they've made it now so you don't really need your phone to do a lot of the features. Before, you would have to use your phone if you wanted to change the volume, change your routine, whatever it was. Now it's essentially phone free once you input all the things that you want, like catered to you. And that's even what it says on the packaging. It says good night phone, hello Restore. And it's just perfect for me because literally I think like 6 months ago I started keeping my phone downstairs. So once Andrew and I are done watching TV, right now it's Survivor, we are on season 15 right now, no 16. I will plug my phone in downstairs in the kitchen, and then I will head upstairs with just some water. And it has been so nice to leave my phone downstairs. I cannot tell you how great it has been. I swear I sleep so much better. I'm not like distracted by having my phone right there. I just don't want my phone on my nightstand close to me. I want it away at night. And so now with the Restore 3, I don't need my phone to use all the features on the product. I can just use this tap button on the top is new. And you can turn it off from here. This turns up the volume if you want to turn the volume up. It's just so great and so convenient. And if you are wanting to kind of elevate your nighttime routine, also your morning routine, another feature that it's been on the Restore 2, but you wake up to light. Like most days when I am waking up, the light wakes me up before the sound. So I have it programmed to start lighting up. I think it's 15 minutes before my alarm clock actually starts. So for 15 minutes, it's gradually getting brighter. The one I had today was like this pretty pinky purpley color. It's like it mimics a sunrise. And so I'm laying in bed and I just slowly see light, and I'm super sensitive to light. Like if Andrew's phone is flipped up at night and he gets a text, like I'm awake. It's just crazy. So the light will wake me up gradually. And by the time my alarm clock noise begins, I'm usually already awake. So it's just such a relaxing way to wake up. It's so seamless and lovely. I will put the link down below if you guys want to check out all of their products. Highly recommend. It comes in 3 different colors. This one I believe is the, no, not There's putty, which is like a lighter taupe color, which I had previously. It's more like a brownish color. This is the gray, so it's a little bit more cool tone. And then they have a cocoa, which is a rich chocolate brown. They're all just beautiful. That's probably my hardest decision, is like picking which color. They really fit nicely with our room. This like little kind of linen, it looks like linen on the front. It's truly the same as our curtains, so it's meant for me. But yes, I just love it so much. I've been using this alarm clock for so long. Also, you can just turn it off right here if you're like, you know what, I don't want to wake up tomorrow to my alarm. You can just turn off the function right there, and it just shows that it's turned off. So yeah, I also just like having a clock in my room, because if I don't have my phone, I'm trying to just be a little bit more unplugged. I don't want my phone attached to me all day long. I don't want the kids to see me on my phone all day long. So it's nice to just have the clock there. I know it's just like so simple, but it's something that I just never had before. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoy today's routine video, and let's get into it. All right, so it is 7:15 here, and all the kids are in bed. We usually start bedtime routine around 6:30-ish. And we will, have them put their pajamas on, brush their teeth. We'll read to them upstairs. Sometimes I'll read to them all together. We're usually reading some type of chapter book. Right now we're reading Wizard of Oz. And there's so many chapters in Wizard of Oz, the book, that are not in the movie. I've been so surprised. So we're reading that right now. But then other times I do like to read to each of them individually in their own rooms, because it's just like some special one-on-one time that I know they really love to get. And then sometimes I'll have the girls read to me. So yeah, we switch it up every night. And then if I'm giving them a bath, then we'll start a little bit earlier, but it does take some time to just do all the things. And so the goal is to have them all in bed by 7 o'clock. And yeah, they go to bed pretty early, but they always wake up early no matter what time they go to bed. So this is just what's worked out best for us. They usually wake up sometime between 6 and 7, but they've been sleeping in a little bit later these days, like sometimes 7:20, which is so crazy. I think they're all having a little growth spurt. So yeah, they've been sleeping in a little bit, which has been really great. So once they're all in bed, I come downstairs, and here I am cleaning up the kitchen after cooking dinner. I am the messiest cook. I use every pan possible somehow, but I try to clean up as I go. Like as I'm cooking, I try to clean up. So by the time we're eating, a lot of it's pretty much already cleaned up. But on this day, that didn't happen. I also made cookies this night, so there was extra, dirty dishes around. But I had Andrew turn on Survivor for us. Right now you can see it in the background. It kind of gave me like a little boost to clean up. Sometimes I'll put on a podcast. But typically I'm done cleaning the kitchen before the kids go to sleep. This was just one of those days that kind of got past me, because by the time the kids go to bed, I'm usually so tired that the last thing I want to do is clean up the kitchen. So I really have to just power through, because I really don't like waking up in the morning to a messy kitchen. It really starts my day off not on the greatest foot. So I do my best to power through and just get it done, because I know I'll be so grateful. And I always am whenever I look back on the kitchen as I leave it. It is so satisfying to see it clean. I wanted to share these two cutting boards that I just cleaned. One is that wood-toned walnut cutting board. It has the little drip border around it, and it's so nice. They have different sizes, different wood tones, and they don't use any stain on them. And then the other one, that green one, it's like a green marble. And I use that now to cut our raw meat with. I officially got rid of our plastic cutting boards, and I'm really trying to switch all of our plastic out. And so now our cutting boards are good. We're doing just the wood and the marble ones. I still need to switch out our freezer stuff. My mom was saying that she uses the silicone bags. If you guys have used those, let me know what brand you like. But she said she puts all of her frozen berries in those. All right, we've wiped down the counters. That is always the best feeling because once you've gotten to the point where you can wipe down the counters, you know you're almost done. And then I'm making some tea. We love tea at night. I love the throat coat tea from Traditional Medicinals. I love Cup of Calm. They're just so good. And I'm also feeding my starter here. So I add a little bit of warm water and I've been using all-purpose flour, organic all-purpose flour from Costco. It's great. And I mix that around with this cool it's like a silicone spatula. And I actually don't even measure when I'm adding to my starter anymore. I kind of just know the texture it should be at this point. So I am feeding that to getting that all incorporated, and then I keep it in the pantry because that's kind of the warmest place for it, and I keep it there overnight, and in the morning I will make my loaves. Coming upstairs, I'm gonna tap my Restore 3 so it turns on for my nice calming sounds. I love just having like a little time of no phone, no TV at the end of the day to just unwind. And the sleek profile of this is so visually nice. I think it just blends seamlessly into our bedroom and looks really perfect. So at this time, I head into the bathroom and brush my teeth and do my skincare routine. I am trying hard to do this right after I put the kids to bed rather than wait until right before I go to sleep, because you know what that feeling is like when you're like ready to go to bed and you're like, oh shoot, I have to wash my face and all that. So I'm trying to do this earlier, but for some reason it's hard for me. So I love using my Primarily Pure cleansing oil at the end of the day. It's so relaxing. The smell is really soothing, and the actual product is really nourishing to your skin. It takes all of my eye makeup off. So I will use that first to break up my makeup, rinse it with water, and then I'll use one of their cleansing bars, which I just have on a soap dish, and I use that to kind of clear everything away. But the Primarily Pure products have been so great for my skin. I've pretty much gotten rid of all of my other skincare products other than these. And then after I cleanse, I'm gonna put on the plumping cream. It's really hydrating. It's been extremely dry where we live, so I have to put extra cream on my face at the end of the day. This is like a balm, so it's really nourishing to your skin. Something else I've been doing at night is using our humidifier. I also keep one in, Owen has one in his room too, but I use this in our room because my skin is crazy dry right now, this winter especially, so I've been using this pretty much every single night. And then if I can squeeze in like a chapter or so, I will do that in bed. I also like to read in the afternoon. When the kids have their quiet time, that's when sometimes I'll just sit down on the couch or go outside if it's nice and read a little bit. It's nice to have a little bit of time to decompress midday for me. And when I'm ready to go to sleep, lights are out, and I just tap my Restore 3 one more time and my sound machine comes on. Everything is set for my alarm to go off in the morning. All right, so we've reached the morning time. I had to turn my camera on to start filming, so my alarm clock is already at the brightest it gets at this point. You can see how it really illuminates our room, because once I turn it off, you'll see in a bit, our room is like pitch black. I wanted to show you though what the app looks like. There's so many fun features that you can customize. Here's all the unwind routines that I have set. You can switch between those at the end of the day. And then for your alarm clocks under Wake Up, there are so many different colors to choose from. There are different sunrise colors, lots of sounds that you can go through. And you can also customize like what days you have certain alarm clocks on, if you want different ones on during the week or the weekend. once I am out of bed, I come downstairs, and if I am making bread that day, I will get my starter out of the pantry and I will start mixing up my dough. Man, when you guys start doing sourdough, if you are on the sourdough train like me, kind of takes over your life because you have to time things around it. And I feel like all I do is think about bread. Violet was up first this day, so she just came downstairs with me and got a little reading done while I mixed up my dough. Also, as far as workouts go, a lot of the time when I am wanting to work out, I will have my coffee first. I'll have water, some coffee, and a small breakfast, like usually Greek yogurt with granola and honey. And then I will do 20 minutes on the treadmill in our garage at the highest incline, and then I'll do a workout on YouTube, like a body weight workout without weights, and then I'll finish in the sauna. All right, moving on to coffee, the best part of the day. So we love our coffee maker. It's called Mocha Master. My brother recommended it to us. It's like an electric pour over coffee essentially, or pour over, yeah, or electric drip. And it's just simple and we like it. I would also recommend getting whole bean coffee. Two of my brothers used to have a coffee company, and so we just learned a lot about coffee over the years. So we do whole bean coffee, and we try to look for matte beans versus glossy beans. And then you want to look for single origin, so just like from one country versus a mix of different countries. So I'm grinding up some beans here. This coffee grinder is pretty old. My brother was telling me that we should get a new grinder, but I don't really want to pay $150 for another one, so maybe in a little bit. But lately I've been doing some collagen powder in my coffee. I'll mix that in, and then I do a little bit of whole milk. I never do any sugar, nothing sweet in our coffee. Andrew just drinks his coffee black. Actually, no, I take that back. Well, he has been for years and years, but lately he's been doing a little milk like me, and he says it's so delicious, and I agree, it really is. And then once I get my coffee and water, I just sit down. I always sit in this spot in the kitchen, and I open up my new planner that I got. It's from Erin Condren. It's a homeschool planner, and I just kind of plan out our day, look at our week, see what we have going on, and just kind of get, in the right headspace for what I have to do for the rest of the day. Also at this time, usually I'll do my devotional, whatever devotional I'm working through at the time. Right now I'm doing one from Daily Grace Co. I think it's called From Eden to Eternity. It's really great. And I just will sit here for a little bit while I drink my coffee and just wake up. And by this time, the kids trickle down as they're waking up. So that is my nighttime, morning time routine. I hope you guys enjoyed following along and watching. And make sure to check out the Hatch Restore 3 alarm clock sound machine all-in-one. I will put it down below for you to check out. And that'll be it for today. I will see you guys all in my next video. Thanks for watching.